What's going on, folks? Joe here with Baker Street Timepieces.
Tim here with Baker Street Timepieces.
We got a couple of watches that we're pretty excited to unbox for you guys here today. So, just so you know, we got a bunch of boxes, a bunch of goodies. We said we kind of continue this style of content, so we'll do our best to bring you something that's a little bit fun.
And for the holidays, Joe and I got together at Joe's beautiful home here in Baker Street North. And we're just going to go over a couple watches with you today. So let's kick it off.
Cool. So first up, familiar box, as most of you guys have probably seen as collectors. So we got a Tudor for you. This one in particular, let's see if we can get Tim to kind of move it there over by the camera.
Yeah.
But we have a black bay steel. So this is let's see if we can get this thing focused in for you guys. So this is reference 79730. So this is a 41 millimeter stainless steel case. So obviously you guys have probably seen, we're big Tudor fans here. This one in particular, the only difference that you'll see is that stainless steel bezel. Kind of gives it, I think, more of a tool watch kind of feel to it, I would say.
Yeah, I think it's kind of borrows from the Submariner appearance, but with that kind of aluminum bezel, I get like a little bit more Daytona-ish, even though it's very not a chronograph. Yeah. But like it kind of puts those two pieces together. I like it a lot. I want to wear it. I can't wait to take it home and wear it.
That's I guess the benefit of getting to work with all these watches. One of the things I would say, it also kind of borrows a little bit from the Explorer line.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of that kind of classic steel Explorer look, but then obviously all kind of the modern dimensions and modern movement that you get from a Tudor. So this one here is their in-house MT5612. Obviously COSC certified, and like no other Tudor, like all the Tudors rather, runs like an absolute champ. I feel like every time we get one of these in, we literally can't get one that's worse than like 2 seconds per day when we throw it on the time grapher.
I was joking around. I've been doing some interaction on Reddit, and people are always asking what's the best first watch to buy. And to me, the answer is almost always Tudor. It's just anything in that lineup just fits the bill across the board. Entry-level Swiss, Big Brother Rolex.
Yep.
Runs like a top.
Every time.
And it'll probably run through 3 generations if you want to do that. So.
Yeah. And I mean, the one thing you forgot is significantly less than its older brother in the Rolex lineup.
Right, by about 66%. So yes.
So one thing this particular Black Bay has that some of the others don't is you'll see that date window at 3 o'clock. So I know some people get into the aesthetics of like, oh, I really like the balance without a date window. If this is something that you want, obviously this is one of the Tudors in the Black Bay lineup that actually offers that, whereas some of the others do not. So just a really kind of an all-around cool piece, and getting rarer, to be honest with you. You don't see as many of these as the Black Bay 58s in either the red, the blue, the black. That stainless bezel is really just kind of a unique piece at this point. So,
and Joe, I'm looking in the box. Looks like we got a full kit here. Is that true?
Yep, so we got a warranty card, we got all the extra links, we got the hang tags, we got the full box inner and outer. So yeah, this one will be going up pretty soon. You'll get to see this on Instagram, website, so on and so forth, and you'll get to take a shot at this one if you think this is the next one you want to add to your collection.
Beautiful. All right, what's next?
All right, folks, next up we have something from the Omega line. Wow, that's really nice and easy to see now, isn't it, with that ring light in the background? We'll get it under the macro here in a second so you guys can take a look at it. Next up, we got the Omega Planet Ocean Chronograph. I believe this is 215/30/46. So this is 45.5 millimeters. So this is a kind of a behemoth, to be honest, on the wrist.
So big it doesn't fit the frame.
So big we can't figure out the framework on it, but we'll get that squared away. Okay. So this is I think it's 9900, so a master chronometer, column wheel chronograph. So I don't know if how many people are familiar with the column wheel chronographs, but that awesome click when you start and stop it is something that's unique to the column wheel chronograph specifically. Obviously, a beast of a dive watch if you're looking for something in this size range, but 46 millimeters is, not everybody could wear this one for sure.
Yeah, this is a big boy's watch. 600 meters of water resistance. We don't guarantee water resistance, but it theoretically has 600 meters of water resistance. So if you plan to go close to a mile under the sea, this watch is ready for you.
I'm sure most of our people, at least a mile.
I know I take all my dive watches to their absolute limit. I think one of the cool things here is the black and orange,
Yep.
kind of the reverse look of the more prototypical Planet Ocean, which I think is very cool. This is a little bit more subdued despite its giant size. And I always love the chronograph with just the 2 subdials.
Yep.
The 3 subdial organization, which almost every other chronograph has, is a little busy to me. This is a little more focused, and I think it's a pretty cool looking watch.
Yeah, so this one here is offered with the chronometer certificate and the pictogram cards and the hang tag. This one does not have a box, does not have the warranty card. Obviously, we'll guarantee its authenticity. We can show you all the information as well as the timing on it if you so desire. So this is kind of what you'll see that it comes with, is all the stuff that you're kind of seeing here in the frame. And generally speaking, this one should be up and available for you guys to take a look at shortly after we get these videos posted up. So another one for you to potentially consider. Speaking of those orange Planet Oceans, we may even have something like that we could show the folks.
Yeah, let's go do that one.
All right, next up, we did promise another Planet Ocean. I don't know if anybody's seen one of these boxes before. We'll get you the watch here in a second. Really, really kind of a cool looking box.
Cool box.
Yeah, so this one, we did say orange, and to be honest with you, we weren't kidding.
Yeah.
So we got a Planet Ocean chronograph, same big chunky size. So this is still that 45.5 millimeters. This one here is 2218.50. So this is before they went to the ceramic bezel. So this is still the aluminum bezel, which I think has kind of a warmth to it.
I like aluminum bezels. I know I'm in the rare side of the world that sides to the aluminum bezels, but I have 2 GMT Masters, 1 aluminum, 1 ceramic, and I tend to wear my aluminum bezel more so. I think this one here, a little different. We now have a traditional 3-eye chronograph.
Yep.
I think what really looks cool and stands out to me on this watch face is the orange Arabic numbers at 12, 3, 6, and 9, juxtaposed against the bright orange aluminum bezel. I think really makes a ton of impact. If the other one at 46 millimeters could be considered subtle, this is not subtle. This is I'm here, I'm orange, and I'm the size of Big Ben, ready to sit up on your wrist. Also love the orange accents on the pushers. Yeah, I think that really hits it home with this watch. In fact, when we first got into this business, this is one of the lists of watches I never bought for myself, but I always wanted to wear one. And now that we finally have it, it's
sold.
So yeah,
we got this one. I knew it was something that one of our previous clients was kind of after. So as soon as we got it in, I sent it to him, sent some pictures, and he obviously was willing to gobble that one right up. So you don't see a ton of these anymore. That kind of like warm aluminum bezel I think is great. I love the chrono pushers. I would agree 100% on that one. This one in particular, not only does the kit come with the watch, but it actually, we'll get some of the straps in focus, but this also comes with 2 additional Omega straps. So this was kind of, I won't say the person's name, but I think they're going to be super, super happy when they get this complete set here with all the information that you're seeing here. So.
Yeah, that's another thing. When we first ordered this, I wanted it on that black strap with the orange stitching. I was so excited. And now I have to send it to somebody. So.
But it's all right.
That's okay. We're in business to sell watches, not to make Tim happy.
It's what we do. Just cleaning up some of the things. I don't know if we went through them already. This is a caliber 3313 chronograph. Obviously still boasts 600 meters of water resistance. So still, Mariana's Trench is well within your reach, almost, I guess.
No,
not even close.
Mariana's Trench is like hundreds of miles, or like 5 miles or something.
Well, listen, if you could do it, give it a try, I guess, but we don't guarantee it.
You gotta get that James Cameron Sea Dweller if you want to go into the trench.
Anywho, we got something a little bit different and a heck of a lot smaller coming up next, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right, so now we've showed you 2 46 millimeter behemoths in a row. I think it's time we go with a little something smaller. Not sure how many people are going to be familiar with this box, but I feel like those who know will know. And this one's going to come in quite a bit smaller at 39 millimeters. I know, Tim and I were just kind of talking about the boxes that some of these micro brands come in.
It's amazing. This watch is what? What can somebody buy this watch for?
Yeah, I mean, realistically, you're talking about this is an MSRP of about $1,800 for this watch.
So for $1,800, show them what's inside that box.
Yeah, so you get this, obviously really, really nicely made wooden box, all the details, all your paperwork, everything that goes in it.
Or, $12,000 for...
Yeah. I mean, listen, still a very nice box. Still a lot of people that would much rather this one, but I get it.
Listen, find that one on the Baker Street Timepieces.com. Excellent deal on that one as well.
It's in inventory, that's for sure.
It's in inventory. But let's get back to the Monta.
Yeah, so back under the lens on the Monta now. So here we are. So this is the Monta Noble 39 millimeters. This one here is the Opaline dial, which I think, this video, while it is obviously showing the dial very nicely, it's not necessarily showing it in all different lighting conditions. So as light catches this dial, you're going to see, kind of different shades as you're looking at it. This one's 39 millimeters, comes in at 10.2 millimeters thick. So no issues if you want to get this under kind of a dress shirt, cuff, or anything like that. 47 millimeter lug to lug. The 20 millimeters for the strap sizes on this one. So really, generally speaking, I think what's touted about this model in particular is how wearable all of the dimensions and proportions are. We talked about the dial already. I think it looks fantastic. This one's powered by the Sellita SW300. There are some variants of the Monta Noble that have the ETA, 2893? Keep me honest on that one. This one in particular is at Sellita's SW300. Comes in with 150 meters of water resistance, so again, we're not going to the trench, but at the same time, it gives you something serviceable to wear around your pool, in the bathtub, which I highly don't recommend, or anything else. But really, I think when people talk about Monta, one of the things that they really like to talk about is the finishing on the bracelet. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing opened up and back in frame. But it does have this kind of ratchet micro adjustment for you're not going to be able to see this. You'll just have to trust me on this one. But similar to what you'd find in a modern Submariner. So I think when you look at the way that these links articulate on the Monta, the articulation makes it super, super comfortable to wear. And just generally a really, really cool piece.
So this reminds me, hold on, let's get it back in frame.
I got it.
This reminds me of a very classic do-it-all watch, right? It's sporty enough if you have your pair of jeans and a t-shirt on, which I basically live in. But if you throw it underneath a dress shirt and it kind of picks up that Opaline characteristic, all of a sudden you got a dress watch. This is one of those watches that you have 3 straps and it matches every belt you own. And now you dress it up across the board. It is a hybrid in terms of its dimensions, between like a 36 millimeter and a 39 millimeter Explorer. It's right smack in between. You're really getting a very wearable piece for, I think we're going to be asking like $1,200-$1,300 for this thing. I don't think we finished pricing it yet, but at $1,200-$1,300, you now have a watch that does everything. And you never have to own another watch again. And people who, like Joe said at the beginning, people will know this watch, and will give you that nod. I think it's a very, very easy watch to wear, which is pretty cool.
No, I think I was talking about before, the thickness is great. It almost is kind of that hybrid between a little bit of a Datejust and kind of I don't know, the Datejust or even like the entry level Explorers, like we were talking about. So.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it's a little smaller than a 41 millimeter Datejust. It's a little bigger than a 36 millimeter Datejust. It's the same size as a 39 or a 40 millimeter Oyster Perpetual or Explorer, but you still have your date window and it dresses up. So, like, I think it just splits the middle of all 3 of those pieces really, really well.
No, I agree 100%. So that's the Monta. Again, look forward for that one. Keep looking for that one. That should be up, I would say, in the next day or so, too. So you'll be able to take a look at all the stuff that we've referenced here today. So that was our Under the Lens evidence locker, whatever you want to call it.
Evidence locker. And in person, live and in person. We finally got together and were able to make some videos together, which is fun. Moving forward, you'll be seeing Baker Street South and North in the same video through Movie Magic.
That's right.
And we're going to start to do these pretty much once a week. So keep an eye out for some new unboxings every week.
Yeah, not to tease too much, but we got quite a bit of stuff that's coming in over the next week. So you should see some really fun stuff coming in the next couple of days here. So
I have 5 pieces waiting for me when I get home.
5 pieces. I got 3 here tomorrow.
I got a lot of work to do. That's what I got.
It should be a good time. So,
Absolutely.
signing off for this one, and we'll catch you next time.
Take care, guys.